guys, today I'm doing first impressions on the Australis Full On Foundation Heavy Coverage. I have two colors here, beige and natural fawn, because I wasn't quite sure what color I would be. So with my first impressions, I do wear the foundation for the whole day to see how it wears, the long lastingness of it, and I will take a photo because it does say it has SPF 30, so I'll take a photo with and without flash. As usual, I will use a primer beforehand, so I'm using the Australis Primer, so they go hand in hand, I guess. Okay, so going in with the primer, I'll take about that much. And I have, of course, already moisturized. Okay, so I think these retail for about, I should really check that, shouldn't I? These retail for $12.95. I just looked it up and I'm really surprised. I only paid $10 because they had a deal, all face foundations and powders and everything for $10. That's a really reasonable price. I'm interested to see how long it lasts and to test out the coverage as well. So the packaging is quite unique. I've never tried a stick foundation before. You get a lot of product. Look at that, that's huge. That one looks about the right color. I think that the packaging is really nice and sleek and it's easy to store as well. It's not going to break, it's not glass, nice and black and shiny with the pink writing, which I think is a nice touch, like Australis themed. I might start off with beige. What I'm going to do is put it on my face and then I'm going to buff it in with a Real Techniques buffing brush. I don't think there's instructions with this, so I'll do one side. I don't know if I put too much on. Oh, it's a little bit stiff to buff. I don't really find that very easy to apply, actually. What if we... What's that? That's really dark, isn't it? Let's just buff that in. Okay, I won't be using that. I'll just be using the beige one. I don't really know how to apply it. Can you take it from the brush? Oh yeah. I don't really like the application method. There's one coat on this side. The coverage, I can see, I think it's worked pretty well, but it is quite a dark foundation. You can still see my redness coming through there, and you can still see my freckles. Feels like nice and matte. I'll apply it to the other side and see how I go. I might use this method rather than applying it straight to my face. Okay, so there is a layer of that. This has a lot more coverage than some of the other foundations that I've tried with like 1 and 2 layers. I feel like I probably don't need to apply a second coat, which is a good thing. I might put just a little bit extra on my cheeks and see how that goes. I definitely like it better when I work from the brush. I'll do this side first to see if that helps. I like the finish of it. I really like the coverage. That's 2 layers on this side and 1 layer. I can definitely see the difference looking in the mirror and everything. I'm really happy with 2 layers. I think that looks really good. Look how like flawless it looks. Okay, so I'm going to do the second layer on this side. Like, I've even got pimples there and it's covered them. I don't know how much product I've used. Like, it's really hard to tell because I'm just going back in and like just doing that. I guess I can put it all the way up and put it next to my full one and see the difference. I did tan a little bit today, but it hasn't like kicked in yet. I'm really happy with that. So far, so good. Here is comparing the 2 foundations together. Doesn't really look like I've used that much, which is really good. Just like a little bit on the side, and it hasn't really gone down that much with 1 application of it, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. I'll check back in when I've done my whole face of foundation. I'm really happy. I do need to blend it down a bit on my neck though. I didn't really like the application to start with, but once I was just dipping my brush on it and then buffing it into my face, I found it worked a lot better. Hi guys, so I finished all of my makeup. I will leave a chit chat get ready with me down below if you wanted to go see what I have on the rest of my face. But I was looking at the makeup before and I'm like, it looked a little bit cakey, but now it looks a little bit better. I think now that it's sunk into my skin a little bit. It does look a little bit cakey like here. So let me take a photo with flash and without flash. Yeah, it does have a bit of flashback, definitely. Because it's a quite dark foundation, it looks a bit yellowy orangey with the flashback. Sorry, I'm a bit blinded from the flash. but it definitely, you can see it there. So far so good. I think it looks really nice and flawless. I can't believe it's only $12.95. Like, holy crap, that's so affordable. But I guess I'll see how it wears. I am going shopping today, so it will definitely test it out because I do tend to get sweaty when I shop. So I know I'm not extremely close up. I've got a lot of natural daylight coming in. You can see that the foundation is quite nice, like with a nice finished look. Yeah, and it has definitely a lot of coverage as well. Oh yeah, by the way, it's currently 11 o'clock in the morning. So I forgot to time it at the start, sorry. I'll check back in with you later. Hi guys, it is currently nearly 10 o'clock at night and I did not intend for that break to be so damn long, but it really was. So I've been wearing the makeup for nearly 12 hours, actually 12 hours. Gotta say I'm really impressed. I have not touched it up at all. We went shopping to High Point, we spent hours there, but before that we had lunch and then we came back at night. Haven't touched up, haven't even been home till now and it's 9:48. I know I look like a bit of a mess right now, but like it's been a long day. But honestly, this foundation has held up so well, so well, because I was sweating at the gym. I was sweating at High Point at shopping. I was trying on clothes. It looks oily, I know that, but I do tend to have oily skin. So what I'm gonna do is touch up one side of my face so you can see the difference. So I'm just gonna touch up with some of my powder on this side. And there you can see the difference. So I look a lot more put together on this side than this side. But with a quick touch up, like I hardly used any powder at all. I can see like a little bit of transfer on my forehead where the foundation has come off. Like even over my peach fuzz and everything, like it hasn't even gone bad. It's just where you can tell the most is in there on the nose and just, yeah, it looks quite oily. To be honest guys, I'm so impressed. Like for a $13 foundation, I did not expect it to last this long. I do actually want to take a photo now that it's dark and see what the flashback is going to look like. I'll touch up the other side of my face so I don't look too weird. I feel like that is just so much better. Okay, so looking at the flashback, honestly, I don't feel it's like even that bad. You can kind of see it. Like it doesn't look that bad, but I do have fake tan on and the foundation was quite dark. I mean, if you had the lightest foundation, I think it would definitely show. It's more of just like an orange kind of cast, but I'll do a like close-up so you can see the difference between the two photos of flash and no flash. So that is the end of my first impressions on the Australis Full On Foundation Heavy Coverage. I really do like this product. If you've got oily skin, I definitely recommend giving it a go. If you need foundation to last 12 hours, give it a go. How did it feel on the skin? I think it felt okay. Like, I mean, I am used to wearing fuller coverage foundation, but I really enjoyed this foundation. The color match in the end wasn't too bad. I think it matched pretty well. $13, I cannot believe it. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to bed, but thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. By the way, I just want to point out how good my eyeshadow has stayed using the chocolate bar and the behind the scenes eye primer. Haven't touched that up at all.